Hey guys, what is up? Welcome. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a pretty decently sized Sephora haul. Get excited for this one. My last Sephora haul was about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I figured we were due for one. I have such exciting goodies in here. A lot of new stuff that just released to the makeup world. So I will have all of these goodies linked down below in the description box. Also, if you guys are curious as to how I achieve this look, since I get a lot of questions on like if I can do makeup tutorials and get ready with me videos, I actually do have this one up on my channel currently. I'll have it linked down below. It is using the new Pat McGrath Utopian eyeshadow palette. So in that video, I kind of like run through the palette, let you know what's up, and I also create this look, which I'm actually totally digging. So yeah, there's that. Also, okay, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a really solid like little situation at the end of the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But let's get started with the goods. So good. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up was this right here by Gucci. This is the new Gucci Flora, a gorgeous Gardenia perfume. So I picked up the 1 fluid ounce size. I know that they have 1.7 and 3.4 ounce size, maybe one that's even smaller than this one, but I figured 1 ounce is good. I typically stick to the 1 ounce range just because I feel like it's not too much where it's like too much. Even though like the bigger bottles are like much more affordable compared to the smaller bottles because you are getting less. I just feel like my brother told me this once and it just stuck with me. I'd rather get 1 ounce, really enjoy it, feel the vibe, really live up for it kind of thing, as opposed to getting something that's so large and maybe halfway through being like, I'm not really feeling it. Sometimes scents change quickly with perfumes and stuff. So I find that when I do pick up the 1 fluid ounce or 1.7 usually, I get a good feel of what the perfume is, and if I repurchase, you know it's a match made in heaven. So this right here is absolutely gorgeous. I know Miley Cyrus is like the face behind this perfume, which I think is pretty cute, but this I picked up on a whim, and I typically don't do that with perfumes because you know me. But I do have to tell you guys, I really like this one. It's definitely very sophisticated. If you would have given this to me when I was 17, 18, I would have been like, I don't think so. That's just my take. But now, as an older 20-something-year-old woman, I am totally feeling the vibe of this. It's somewhat similar to other scents that they have, but with like a little bit of a twist to it, and I love that twist. This also lasts a pretty decent amount of time like on the skin since it's a perfume as opposed to a toilette. The fragrance family it's in is in florals. The scent type is fruity florals, which I typically do enjoy. Some of the key notes are pure white gardenia and brown sugar. If you like my sense of smells, this is really good. But I feel like if you also don't like my sense of smells, you probably will like this one as well, because I have people who love my sense of smells who love this, and people who don't like my sense of smells who love this. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a pretty nice universal scent that would just go well with a lot of different body, you know, chemistries. Another, I guess, scent that I picked up was this right here by Moroccan Oil. I've been waiting so long for them to release a fragrance mist. I love their body care products, I love their hair care products, and I personally love the smell of their goods. Everything pretty much across the board smells the same from their line, and so I was wanting a mist that I can pair with their like body serum and body butter, and they finally came out with one. I'm so excited. So they have this small size, which is also just a 1 fluid ounce, but they also have a bigger one. With this one also, I didn't feel like it was necessary to have a full size. I was like, let me finish this off first, see what the vibe is like, see how it sits with my skin, how it mixes with the body butter, with the serum, all of that, and then I'll take it from there. You get a decent amount in here, and it should still last me a pretty long time. Yeah, I love this smell. It smells just like their Moroccan color depositing mask, Moroccan Oil color depositing mask, their shampoos, conditioners, all of that. I'm curious to see how it's really gonna sit on the actual skin though, because I feel like for some this might be just a hair scent. I don't know if they would want this on their body. I kind of do want it on my body because, like I said, their body butter smells like it, but I don't know if it actually like lasts that smell. So I feel like this combined with the body butter, what am I saying now? Hopefully the scent will like lock in. So really thrilled about that one. The next thing that I picked up was this exciting purchase. This is the YSL Bare Look Tint. So I absolutely love YSL like foundations, skin tints. Honestly, most of their products, 98% of the products that I've tried were amazing, especially their complexion products, outstandingly gorgeous on the skin. So this right here was a newer release by them. I wanted to give it a go because I really love their other like foundation skin tint. I pretty much finished that off, and I've been speaking about it for so long here. So I was curious to see what this one would like do for me. I like what it says here. It says not quite makeup, more than skincare, the benefits from both worlds. So yeah, I feel like a lot of their complexion products, at least the ones that I've tried, just look like your face, look like your skin. Like, it's just so pretty on. We do get 1 fluid ounces in here, which is typical for like a this is gonna be a winner. It literally feels like absolute water on the skin, and the other product that I have in them also feels that way, but it gives you so much coverage, but you feel like you barely applied anything, and it gives you a full-fledged like coverage look, which I'm obsessed with. I do like full coverage looks, but I don't like looking like I'm wearing full coverage vibes, you know? So this is, wow. I don't even know what to say because it's like, I know it's gonna be a winner. Next, I picked up a cream blush. So I'm gonna be doing a cream blush, I guess, collection and declutter video all in one. A lot of you guys said you wanted that as opposed to just like sharing what I like. You wanna see the good and the bad. So I picked up a cream blush from Beauty Blender. I think that they had 4 shades to choose from. I picked mine up in the shade Playful Peach. You guys know I love peachy toned blushes. They're my favorite ever. And this right here looked nice. It's definitely pretty tiny. I haven't tried much when it comes to the makeup from the Beauty Blender brand. I'm obsessed with their sponge. I've repurchased that so many times, but like makeup, not necessarily. Like, I've seen their primers and foundations at TJ Maxx, but never really got attracted to them. I'll be honest with you, this is the kind of purchase that I was like, I bought it, and when I got it, I'm like, what were you thinking? So hopefully it'll knock my socks off my feet, because I definitely think that it might be the kind of product that will end up being at TJ. I mean, but if I like it, you know. It seems really nice. Has like a nice, very like emollient feel. I love using that word for describing cream blushes, and it almost seems like it dries down to a powder-ish finish. I do really like this color too. It's like a pink with a hint of peach in there as well. I think it would be perfect for every day, and I like the packaging. It's clear, so you can kind of see what's going on the inside. Okay, then I picked up a concealer. So I recently organized my concealer drawer, and I'm thinking that maybe I should not have purchased this, but I will say I've been hearing legit rave reviews about this concealer. It's the Cosas Super Creamy Plus Brightening Concealer. And a lot of you guys had mentioned that this is like your #1 favorite for like every day, very natural, but you know, still does a lot. So I figured I'd pick it up because I love listening to your feedback, to your, you know, to your advice, all of that, so keep that coming. But I picked mine up in the shade 4N. And I think I mentioned this to you guys a few times. I actually enjoy using concealers that are either my skin tone or a shade or two darker. Might sound a little bit weird, but I just feel like it just looks better for me. It doesn't emphasize as much, and there isn't much of a differentiation like on my skin, I would say. I don't know, it just looks more real. Love the packaging. I think it's so cute. Simple but cute. Actually, I think the shade should work. Yeah, this is, I would say, maybe a shade darker than my skin tone. Definitely seems a little bit thicker. I mean, comparing it, what is this? Comparing it to the consistency of the YSL like skin serum tint, the skin tint, it does have a little bit of like a thicker feel, but it does dry down pretty quickly, it seems like, and it looks good on the skin. So I'm thrilled to see what this is gonna do for the under eye area. I love brightening and hydrating concealers. That's like my #1. Hydrating is #1 for me. Brightening to an extent, yeah. Like, it just needs to look real, you know, and not like all like crepey and like lined out under there, you know, like kind of like sinking into my lines. So I'm really thrilled about that one. I have high hopes. I think it's gonna work out well. Then I picked up a lip product from a newer brand to me. This is the In Beauty Project Glaze in the shade #3. So they had this shade and a different shade. I thought this brand was just so cute, and I love finding cute brands because it's just so cute. So I wanted to give this a go. It's a beautiful like a glaze gloss, and it has little specks. It has like a sheen to it. Like, I wouldn't say it's glittery per se. It has like a sheen to it. The doe foot applicator is hujongo, but I feel like, yum. What does it smell like? It smells like something. What does this smell like? Okay. Yeah, now I remember. This smells like lemon cookies. It smells kind of like the Fresh Sugar lip balms. Similar scent for sure. Kind of tastes like it too. I think it's so gorgeous. Like, look at how beautiful that is. Just added a nice amount. I'm so swallowing this right now, let me tell you. It's pretty liquidy, so just have that in mind. But yeah, I feel like it adds a beautiful, nice shine with a hint of pinkiness, but it also has like a sheen to it too. Like, I love this. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's gonna be beautiful on top of lip product, but I would totally just wear this on its own just to have my lips look more alive and more healthy, you know what I mean? Okay, next I picked this up from Fenty Beauty. Now, like I mentioned, I organized my concealer drawer, and after I organized it, now I'm thinking to myself, why did I really pick this up? Because I have one of these kind of products from Essence. But again, with this, I will say, you guys were the ones who recommended it to me, so I'm putting the blame on you. I'm kidding. But I'm saying, like, I have one from Essence that I could use. It's like a brightening pinky concealer that I'm gonna, you know, put to the test soon. But I did want to pick this up for a little bit now. I didn't know if it was a gimmicky product or not. I didn't know if I necessarily need it or not. But I was like, let me try it. So this is the Bright Fix Eye Brightener. So I don't necessarily have major darkness around my eye area per se. I feel like my eyes are just like, it's very deep set. Like I don't even know if that makes sense. Meaning like the skin under my eyes are just so thin, and you can kind of see that it looks like sometimes either someone punched me or like I didn't get enough sleep or whatever the case may be. So I feel like maybe with something like this, I'll be able to kind of okay, let me tell you. Under my eyes, I feel like, I don't know if you can tell sometimes where it looks like right over here, you know what I mean? I feel like maybe with something like this, I'll be able to kind of fill that in so it doesn't look so deep set. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. A lot of you guys always tell me, like, when I say you know what I mean, you're like, I actually don't know what you mean. But I can't know because I can't, you know really till after. But anyways, this right here had amazing reviews. Again, you guys recommended it. I love the applicator on it. It looks pretty cool. And hopefully it's gonna help out. I mean, I feel like with this, I would probably also just literally need a dot. It seems like it's blending in pretty nicely, and it has like a nice, pretty brightening effect. So maybe even if I have like, let's say darker concealers that I love the formula of, but they're too, like way too dark for me, maybe I can kind of mix this with that. So it can create like a good, you know, medium between both. But the consistency is interesting though. I wouldn't say it feels anything like, oh my gosh, so. We'll see. I mean, this is like 20-25 bucks. I hope it makes somewhat of a difference in my skin. It better. The next thing that I picked up was this right here from Nails Inc. This is It's Only Neutral kit. I love the Nails Inc. nail polishes. I actually have not worn nail polish in a hot minute. My nails have been looking absolutely disgusting, capitalized letters. I've been buying them to such an extreme where it's like, if you come close to my nails, you'd be like, Liora, I'm leaving you. All right, I'm leaving you forever. So anyway, why I purchased this was so that I could have it as an incentive to kind of stop biting my nails so I can actually use this. I also shared this with you guys on my community tab. I really, really love the tones of these. I love how earthy they are. And I feel like perfect for going into like transitioning from summer to fall. I love these colors. I love also wearing these kind of polishes like on their own, but I also like to mix and match and, you know, have a different nail color for each finger. I have 2 or 3 other collections from the Nails Inc. line. It comes with 4 in a pack. These are full sizes, and I have to say the formula is really beautiful on the nails. It also lasts, and I don't think it necessarily chips. Like for me, it's at least like a good solid week before it chips. I have like these fruit flies everywhere. Okay, next up, I have a Tom Ford purchase here. So yeah, this is like Vibes 101. I purchased my first Tom Ford quad. This is an eyeshadow palette, which I'm so beyond thrilled about. I feel like I'm getting into that zone where maybe like a few years ago I wanted everything makeup wise. Like I wanted to collect and have that huge collection. I feel like now it's like, yeah, I love having a big collection still. Okay, this fly has got to go. But at the same time, I've been doing a lot of declutter videos, just really getting rid of items that I'm not really using, and just I don't want it to just take space in my collection. So I really want to have pieces that I enjoy and I love, and you know, I love to experiment with, and it makes me happy at the end of the day, you know. So I purchased my first Tom Ford quad at a CCO a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 months ago actually, and the formula was insane. Like smoothness beyond, buttery, velvety, beyond rich feeling. I was like, I'm sorry, what? so good. So they have a whole bunch of different quads to choose from. I picked up the shade, the style Body Heat. I love the name of it because it's like body heat, you know. And also I loved the tones of this one because it's pretty much your neutral palette. So here's the packaging, gorgeous, and then you open it up just like that, and then here are the shades that are included in here. I think this is beautiful. So all of these seem like they have more of like a sheen to them. So no mattes at all, which you guys know I actually do really love my mattes, but maybe I can kind of create a look with just using these shades, and you know, I'll be really happy with it. These are very, very, very soft, and I feel like these tones are just perfect for every day. I feel like it's not too warm, but it's not too cool. It's almost like the best of both worlds in a way. And I feel like this, I mean, I have brown eyes, so I feel like this specifically would look really, really gorgeous on my eyes. I love coppery tones on my eyes, and like these kind of colors where it's not like a dirty gray, but it's more like a, you know, like a gray brown. I'm hopefully gonna use it in a get ready with me video one of these days, but this was a super exciting one for me, I have to say. Okay, next up I have two goodies here from Natasha Denona. So I do have the mini Xenon palette here. I was gonna say Neon, I was like, wait, Xenon. It's really hard to pronounce it. Anyways, I do have a first impression up on this if you guys want to check that out. I did create a beautiful, beautiful look with this one. I still have yet to test it out even more, but so far I do like it. For these tones, I feel like they worked out pretty well. Here are what the shades look like. You get 4 mattes and you get 1 metallic. If you are looking for more of like that cooler toned palette, silvery blue cool tone palette, this right here is really nice. The black is a pretty good one for a black, I would say. With these kind of tones in general, I feel like you need extra time just because they're not the easiest shades to work with. I feel like regardless of what brand would do these kind of shades, like these tones in general, like they're not like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, you know? But I really enjoyed using this the few times that I used it so far. I love it thus far, but I will keep you guys posted more when I really use it, like more of a handful of times type of thing. I also did go ahead and pick up her Work and Set cream eyeliner. So I had a few just cream eyeliners in the pot, but most of them dried out, and some of them were decent, some of them sucked. There was I think maybe 1 or 2 that were okay, but I don't necessarily have many of these on hand. But what I realized with these is that I actually don't want to have many on hand. I'd rather just have one solid one, use it all the time, and then take it from there, because like I said, they do dry out pretty quickly, and then it's just kind of wasteful in a way, you know? So the ones that I had were, like I said, some of them were good, some of them were not, but I actually really, really like this one. I've used it a few times already. It's super, super nice, really, really black. I want to practice the wing liner again, so that's also why I picked this up, and I think this is just like the only one that I would need for a while. Once I finish this off, if I'm interested in purchasing another one, then I will buy another one of these. She has this in black, brown, and a nice cream shade. So if this is maybe not your type of color, she has 2 other shades to choose from, but I love this so far. It's creamy but not messy-ish and too slippery. It's very workable and it lasts. The next product I picked up was this right here from Dior. It's the Forever Natural Bronze, one of their newer products that they just released. So it's a bronzer. I think that they have maybe like 6 shades or something. Love the packaging. It has like a nice pillowy feel to it, really, really cute, and it's like a more of an ivory type of color. I did pick up the shade number 5 Warm Bronze. I looked at the swatches and I felt like this right here would probably suit my skin tone best. I don't like to go for the lightest shade, but I don't like to go for like a super, super dark shade. I like to kind of stick in the middle there, just because I could use these specific bronzers. Let's say if I'm self-tanned, I don't have to purchase like 13 different shades. And then also, this is so soft, oh my goodness. And then also, sometimes if the bronzer is too light, it doesn't build up well on my skin, and then I feel like it's a waste because it doesn't really do much. So I mean, sometimes I have luck with picking up deeper shades, sometimes I don't. Makeup by Mario bronzer was way too dark for me. It was not going to work out. This seems like it's actually going to work out really, really well, and it's also very, very soft and very like creamy, but it's a matte finish, more like a matte satin. Dior's formulas in general, like their complexion products, are outstanding, so I have really high hopes for this. I think it's gonna work out beautifully, and I think the shade is gonna be the best thing ever. It's called Warm Bronze 05. I'll keep you posted, of course, though, if it works out or if it doesn't. And then finally, I want to share with you guys these lip products from Urban Decay. They recently sent over just a bunch of their glosses and lipsticks. They're available on Sephora, so with these also, I'll have them linked down below. These I specifically did not purchase, but everything else I did purchase myself. So Urban Decay sent this, right? And then out of nowhere, I saw that they sent just another box of the lipsticks. And so I was thinking to myself what I wanted to do with these, and then it came to me right away. I did want to give this whole box to one of you guys. So a full PR box of the lipsticks and lip glosses. I don't know how much is included in here in total, but I'm going to swatch all of the ones that I got for myself so you kind of know what you're getting. I was going to split this into two, but I think I'm going to choose one winner who's going to receive all of this so you can feel that PR vibe and feel that feeling, you know? I would love to give that away to one of you guys. I would love to give it away to everyone if I would have, but if I have the extra one, it's my pleasure to give it away to one of you. So I'll have all of the details in regards to how you can enter down below in the description box, but one of you guys will win this whole thing, which I think is pretty exciting. But yeah, here is my specific box. I kind of like bent this already, but these are basically the new Vice lipsticks. I'm gonna share with you guys swatches of the lipsticks and lip glosses. Here we have 4 of the glosses that they sent over, so the winner is gonna actually receive the same ones that I have. Starting with this one right here, that's called Name Drop. This one right here is called My Dude. This one right here is called Runyon, and then this right here is called Crushin'. These are really pretty on. I would say they have a slight hint of color to them. They also have a little bit of like a plumping feel to them as well, but not in an overdone way, I would say. Okay, and then here are what the shades look like. From the bottom up, we have Name Drop, My Dude, Runyon, and then Crushin'. And then here are what the Vice lipsticks look like. This is actually the box, really, really cute. And then once you take the lipsticks out of the boxes, here is what the lipstick looks like. Gorgeous. It's like a metal vibe. The first lipstick that we have up is called Liar. This is a cream finish. This one right here is called Art Walk, and it's a matte finish. Next up, we have this lipstick right here, which is called Love Trap. It's a little bit different than the previous one I just showed you guys. This one right here is called Aloe Vera. This is a cream finish. This one right here is called Naked. This is a cream finish. Next, we have this one, which is called The Big One, and this is a matte finish. Next, we have this one right here, which is called Local. This right here is a shine finish. This one right here is called What's Your Sign, and it's a matte finish. And then the final one that I have is called The 405, and this is a shine finish. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it entertaining and helpful. Let me know if you picked up anything from Sephora recently that I'm personally missing out on, or just in general, I would love to know. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, again, I'll have the info down below in the description box. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm looking forward to hearing your comments down below. Bye.